Alright, so before the video starts, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing my full uncut reactions and the full length reactions, the link to my Patreon is in the description, and you'll also be able to see the reactions a few days or like a week early. So yeah, if you're interested in that, the link is in the description. But as for now, let's get straight into the reaction. Alright, so welcome back to another reaction on the channel. Today we're going to be continuing the Expanse and getting on to episode 7 of the second season. I'm really looking forward to going straight into this episode, because last episode, the ending, like the last 10 minutes of the episode was absolutely crazy. Like what just happened? Literally everything kicked off in the final 10 minutes. A potential war between Mars and Earth might have just started over the past 10 minutes of that episode, over this farm, this I'm not quite sure what it's called, but it's this planet where the Mars, obviously Bobby Draper and her team were sent to this planet to obviously look after the farm stuff, and yeah, pretty much make sure it's alright, like farm duty or whatever. And now there's the UN people in there. Oh god, it's just all kicked off. It's crazy because they thought that the UN and the Earth was running towards them to attack them, and that they was charging at them. And obviously the signal was jammed because of this protomolecule, or whatever the hell this alien species is, and this technology. It was them that actually blocked the signal. It wasn't Earth and it wasn't Mars. But obviously on Mars's end, it's Earth that's starting a war. And obviously on Earth's end, it's Mars that's starting a war. So it's absolutely crazy. And yeah, obviously at the end we saw that pretty much everything is ruined. Like the whole, I'm not quite sure what the ship's called. I think it's called the Skiropi or something like that. But the Mars ship that Bobby Draper and her entire squadron was on, it's all gone. It's all destroyed. Her what's it called, her boss, or like her commander, is dead. Like everyone on that ship is dead. It's blown up. And same with the Earth. I'm not quite sure about the Earth, but yeah, literally everyone is dead. Her entire squadron, she's the only one left alive. As we saw, like everyone else was dead. And then at the end, we saw this weird ass blue and black, like protomolecule species, like come over and look at her. And yeah, it's so weird. It's pretty much like the thing we saw in episode 10 when Kenzo obviously went into the blue stuff, and then there was this teleporting thing. Well, just teleporting around like this like, it wasn't human, but it looked human. It was like a formation of this protomolecule into like a human looking species. And yeah, and obviously now it looks like it's been burnt. I mean, I made a prediction that it's Miller or some shit like that, but yeah, I'm not quite sure, because it looked like a burnt protomolecule species. It looked like what we've seen before, but compromised into like a body pretty much that looks like it's been burnt. And it also looks like the thing we saw in episode 10. The thing like the tentacle that picked Ken's up and grabbed him like that. And we actually saw when it showed a screen of the UN and Earth obviously running towards, like the troops running towards Mars, we saw this creature, this weird ass creature. Like it literally looked like the exact same one we saw in episode 10 with like the tentacle legs. We saw it like running like this towards him, like what the fuck. And obviously the Earth people were shooting at him, but they couldn't relay to like the commanders, to their ships, that it wasn't the other side attacking. It was this weird protomolecule. They don't know it's protomolecule, but it's this other alien extraterrestrial, extrasolar species that's been attacking them. But now, is that really going to start a war? Is that going to... Oh my god, that is going to be crazy. Because them past 10 minutes could have potentially started off a proper war between Mars and Earth. Especially after all the shoot of arrows. Like, tensions are extremely high. And now this shit, this is going to cause even more tension and potentially start a war. Like, Jesus Christ. So yeah, going into this episode, I'm extremely interested to find out what the hell is going to happen, like the aftermath of that. And obviously at the very end we saw like this weird like a spaceship. It was like a little shuttle that we previously saw when they was first on the planet. We saw this shuttle pretty much like it flickered red pretty much, and then it sent like a laser, I'm pretty sure, or it sent something and killed the protomolecule species, this alien species. So yeah, I guess whoever that is, or whoever's in control of that ship, has to save Bobby Draper. And I'm guessing that Bobby Draper's going to be picked up by the ship and taken to whoever it is that saved Bobby Draper. So yeah, really interested to find out who that was, because I don't think that ship's part of the alien like species. I think that is actually just a random ship, or it's in control by like someone like Fred Johnson or something. I don't know, but that ship is in control by someone who has now saved Bobby Draper's life, saved her from being infected by the protomolecule species, and obviously turn into like that, well, turn into protomolecule with all the blue crystals and shit. So yeah, I'm really excited to get straight into this episode. I'm gonna go over a little recap and read out the hypnosis and obviously give my thoughts and just thoughts going into this episode. So yeah, let's get straight into that. Alright, so 137 years ago, back when Mars was just a colony under UN control, an engineer named Solomon Epstein was tinkering with the jalopy of a spaceship that he owned. Initially just trying to marginally improve fuel efficiency, Epstein hits a drive button and immediately begins travelling far faster than he ever imagined. Narrating the flashback, Epstein says that his discovery changed everything. Obviously, it's now referred to as the Epstein's drives, like a massive technological advancement that led to Mars becoming an independent power. Back in the present, the UN Security Council is grappling with what Ares has done. Colonel Janus thinks it was a test of the new Martian fuel drive. Like, come on, dude. A notion that Avasarala scoffs at. Whatever it is, Janus says Ares represents the greatest technological leap since the Epstein drives, of course, because the Epstein drives was, again, a massive technological leap, and now this is what I said, like, this now, Ares is going to be like another Epstein drive, another potentially technological advancement that could make Mars superior to Earth. Obviously, it's not Mars, but in the eyes of the UN, this Ares could be Mars's technological advancement again. So yeah, they're really worried about that. So yeah, they plan to send a team to Venus to investigate. For some reason, last episode I kept saying that Miller and Julie crash into Jupiter. I don't know why I kept saying that, but yeah, it is Venus. Holden sends a message home to his mother, telling her he's okay and how proud he is of his crew, especially Naomi. Later, he and Naomi continue to debate over whether or not they should destroy the sample of the protomolecule. Holden and Naomi stand in front of the rest of the Rocinati crew and make the big announcement they're seeing each other after a pregnant pause. That is a weird word to use. Don't know what this wiki's doing, but Amos and Alex erupt into laughter and say that Alex lost a bet. Amos is surprisingly cool with all of this. He also said that, Naomi, yeah, she's a sister to me, but yeah, I'll do it. That part was so funny. I was like, Amos, all right, buddy, all right. And yeah, James was like, good talking to you, mate. Oh, that was such a funny scene, man. I love that. I love Amos and Alex's like dynamic. It's really, really good. Alex then pulls Holden aside to point out that 30 of the nukes that Earth sent have not been shut down. Where are they now? They see that they've been caught by a giant space nut, obviously Fred Johnson, but I'm guessing they'll go on to that. 137 years ago, Epstein's fuel burning breakthrough was great for mankind, but terrible for him. Yeah, as he's now speeding off into space at G-forces that will surely kill him. He tries to reach the panel to turn off the burners, but he can't. And as you saw, his bones pretty much snap like that, because obviously he is experiencing high Gs. And by him trying to do that, his bones are just snap like that. So that, again, was probably, it was extremely painful. Avasarala has dinner with Dr. Michael Iturbi, who was present at the earlier UN meeting. The two of them seem to have some kind of romantic history, but she shuts that down quickly. He asks Christian to find a way to get him onto the transport to Venus. He offers to be her eyes and ears there if she does. So that would be really interesting, obviously, with like a full-on like informant, I guess, to find out and relay to Christian like what the hell is happening on Venus and like what the protomolecule, if it's still there, like all the stuff about that is so interesting. On Tycho Station, the Rossi crew gets a hero's welcome. They see that Diogo has already begun evangelizing Hit Miller as the hero to the Baltan masses. Like, that is so cool, man. I'm so glad now that Miller's being seen as this legendary OPA Baltan leader. Like, that is just amazing, man. I think Miller definitely deserves that. And obviously, I think they should definitely do that story. I think there is a point about that. But obviously, the story about Naomi was telling Fred Johnson that a Belter saved the whole UN and Mars and everything, saved the entire solar system. And obviously, using Miller, they can lower tensions between all the powers. So that is amazing. Holden and Naomi speak to Fred Johnson about the 30 missing nukes. Fred doesn't so much see it as a problem because he's got them. Holden thinks they ought to jetson the jetson the missiles and tell Earth and Mars about the protomolecule. Fred counters that the nukes can be a good bargaining chips, as yeah, they will be. And as for the protomolecule, safest thing they can do is keep Earth and Mars in the dark. At the Blue Bomb Bar, cannot say that word, Alex, enjoying his hero status, chats up a lady but runs a full of a jealous ex. This starts a brawl, but Amos shows up out of nowhere and beats the shit out of the ex. That was such a funny scene. And yeah, obviously Amos went on to say, like, afterwards on the Rossi, that there's three types of people in this world. There's the ones you protect, the ones you lead, and the ones that are bad guys and you need to put down. So that was really interesting to find out more about what's called Amos's backstory. And yeah, I'm really interested in his backstory. I really do want to find out more. Like, he is such a complex character and a really, really good character that I truly do want to learn more about him. 137 years ago, Epstein makes a last-ditch effort to signal his wife, but he can't reach a signaling device. Things are looking grim. After Fred tells Holden that he's going to need to pick a side as things escalate, Naomi goes to see Fred as well. She thinks that they should tell the people everything about what Miller and Julie did on Ares. Obviously, yeah, that's the story I was talking about. Not the protomolecule stuff, just how an Earther / OPA member and a Belter came together to save humanity. That story has value. Fred eventually agrees. Like, that is such a great story, and it can be used as a way to de-escalate tension between all the nations. And Miller and Julie can be the ones that are pretty much stopping the war. Like, that's just amazing, man. It's beautiful. Later, the Rossi crew debates whether they should destroy the protomolecule sample. Alex says that they should give it to Mars, which earns him a heap of cyanide from Naomi and me. Like, what are you thinking, mate? Naomi, ultimately, Naomi drops her objections and concedes to Holden and Amos that they should eliminate it. Naomi shows Holden a simulated launch of the torpedo containing the protomolecule. However, unbeknownst to Holden, the torpedo remains dormant, inactive, and immobile. The torpedo's rocket exhaust is showing glowing briefly without leaving its location. Like, fuck me, what are you doing, Naomi? I swear to God, if you, by Naomi tricking Holden into thinking that she's done, I swear to God, if that backfires and something, well, that is my prediction. That's my theory, that this protomolecule sample is going to cause mass carnage, mass devastation, and Naomi's going to be responsible for that if that does get out and leads to like mass destruction and people, millions of people dying. That is going to be on Naomi, because that should have been destroyed episodes ago. That should have, and they should have listened to James Holden, man. I am pissed about that, but let's just hope it doesn't cause any chaos. But I don't know, man. 137 years ago, Epstein is about to die of a stroke, most likely, but he voices over about his discovery and how it would allow Mars to finally break free of its colonial limitations, travel out into space, mine the asteroids, and colonize the belt, which obviously they did. Avasarala, or Christian, finally confronts Aaron Wright about Mal. She says that they need to know what Mal knows and cut a deal with him. Avasarala goes off on Aaron Wright, saying that she will threaten to ruin Mal's family if they don't bring him forward. That scene was incredible. Don't fuck with Christian, Aaron Wright. You'll get your ass beaten. I cannot wait to see. We already know how much of a badass Christian is. Like, she will literally destroy everybody to survive, or for Earth's survival. Like, she literally ripped Mal apart. Mal's nothing compared to Christian. Aaron Wright's a little bitch. I mean, all throughout this show, I've hated Aaron. I think he's a decent character, but he pisses me off so much. But yeah, it's so funny seeing Christian absolutely lay it on Aaron Wright, lay it on Mal. I'll fucking destroy you, so don't mess with me, bitch. So yeah, it's really, really good. On the Rossi, Alex comes upon Amos the face of the Martian flag, erasing Deimos since it's not there anymore, and starts an argument with him. He's still mad about the bar fight, and Amos treating him like some damsel in the distress. Amos, as matter of factly, says he does see Alex as weak and in need of protection. Alex objects to that assessment. Yeah, because obviously that's the thing that I was talking about, like the three people: the ones you protect, the ones you care. No, the ones you protect, the ones that are bad, and the ones you follow. So obviously in this scenario, Alex is the one you protect. Not James and Naomi, the one that you follow, and the bad guys are obviously, well, I don't know, whoever it is right now. There's not really a villain, is there, in the show? But obviously that goes, like, let's say when the Mars people were trying to board the ship, they was the bad guys in, like, Amos's mind, I guess. Naomi gives Drummer a hand in disabling countermeasures on the pilfering nukes. They bond some more over their common battle experience. Yeah, that was really good. I didn't actually, like, talk over that part or mention that, but it's really cool to see Naomi getting along with Drummer, and that's definitely going to be a big friendship down the line. So yeah, I'm really interested to see where that's going to go. And holy shit, this last paragraph, man. On the shared UN/MCR moon of Ganymede, okay, now I know the name of it, Bobby Draper and her Marines patrol the border zone. While in a communication blackout, they spot gunfire on the UN border line. A drone appears overhead, and suddenly the Marines' comms are jammed, and UN 6 Marines appear to be charging at them. There's weapon fires everywhere, on the surface near the domes and among the ships orbiting overhead. Draper's unit is attacked from the UN line, and a commanding officer, Lieutenant Sutton, dies on the MCRN Scrico, or however you say that, during the engagement in orbit. Draper's squad, Private Travis, Hillman, and Corporate Saeed are all killed. Dazed and in a damaged suit, Draper's the only one left to see the approach of the attacking figure, and it looks alien. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy. There's literally an alien, and this protomolecule, this alien species, has pretty much caused a war now. Like, what? Oh my god, man, that is fucked. Like, Mars, Earth, they're going to go to war because it's such a miscommunication that they think the other sides have declared war and attacked. But in fact, it's this fucking alien dickhead who's caused it all. But yeah, I think that thing did take out the final minute, but Bobby Draper is the only one alive. So she needs to fucking survive and tell her story that she's literally saw this fucking creature running like this, and then the UN people shooting at him. Oh my god, it's just crazy. I don't even know what to say, man. But this episode, next episode, well, yeah, the episode that I'm going into, this episode, is going to be fucking crazy. And I really cannot wait to get into it. So, yeah, I'm really excited to get straight into this. And, yeah, I'm just going to get straight into this. Yeah, this is going to be my reaction to, The Expanse, Season 2, Episode 7. Really, really excited to get straight into this episode. Fucking cannot wait to see the aftermath of the past 10 minutes of the episode. But yeah, without further ado, I want to get straight into this. Yeah, this is going to be my reaction to The Expanse, Season 2, Episode 7. Really looking forward to this. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this. Right, this episode is called The Seventh Man. Alrighty then. Seventh Man. I wonder what that could mean. I honestly have no clue for that title of the episode. Usually going into the episode, it kind of like gives you an idea. Like, Godspeed, obviously, Fred Johnson saying Godspeed, good luck. Home was, obviously, middle of reuniting with Julie. What the hell happens to Holden in these next few episodes? Something big happens to Holden, I know that. Bobby Draper. Alright, we're starting off right here. Holy shit, man. She better be alright. This is some crazy shit, though. Like, everyone around is dead. She's the only survivor. Like, what? It's like some fucking... I don't know, but that's crazy. Who saved her? Who was in that thing saving her? Oh, shit, that's not good. You gotta patch that up. Is that blood? It's gotta be, right? Shit. It's just like a snowflake, but that doesn't make any sense. Is that like an acidic or toxic snowflakes? I know, like, some planets have toxicity. I can't say the word, but... Oh, shit. Well, no, I think that's a natural person.
Down, Gunny. Power's breached. Life support critical. Got a photo shoot. We're gonna get you out of here. Hold still. Almost there.
What? Who are these people?
Always is a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions.
Mars believes that Ganymede was just a proxy war, that we'll stay in the sandbox and fight them there. But make no mistake, this was an escalation.
The system has been a tinderbox since Eris. No one can explain it. Mars thinks it's our weapon, we think it's theirs. There are too many ships in one place, and we're sending more. The next step will be war.
We lost on Ganymede.
You will sell it, because you saved Earth from Eris.
We all know who really did that.
And whom do I serve?
Yeah, mate, you gotta de-escalate this.
For office?
I like getting shit done, and I like to keep my head attached to my neck.
Your father was smart. You're smarter.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that going into this episode, that shit was gonna cause massive tension. And each side's gonna think that they've, like, declared war. So yeah, they need to have a peace conference on Earth to de-escalate it.
Despite the circumstances, it will be good to see you against the Terror. Until then.
Interesting, she was talking to Dawes. We haven't seen Dawes in fucking ages. Kinda miss his character, actually. I really liked him. Wonder if we'll see more of him soon. Yeah, why haven't we seen Dawes? We haven't seen him since, like, episode 6, when he gave that monologue. Oh, here he is! Speaking of Anderson Dawes.
Anderson Dawes.
Canterbury had to pay tribute to him every time we parked on Ceres.
Belt attacks.
Oh, is that what he calls it? He used to call it a shakedown.
You think that's why Belts love him? Because he lined his own pockets for years. Dawes put all of those bribes back into the neighborhood.
Yeah, now he's practically running Ceres.
You're already friends.
Oh man, I really wish we could have seen Miller and Dawes interact one final time. Ah.
I said one each. Back off.
Leave my mother alone! You leave her alone!
Oh shit. Yeah, that definitely reminded something of something that happened in his childhood. 100%. You can see it. Yeah, something really bad happened to him when he was younger.
Gunny, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but no one from your team made it.
Yeah, she's the only one.
What happened?
I was hoping you could tell us.
Said you saw this fucking creature go like that.
All lost with your team, under the mirror rays. Gunny, you're the only one who survived. Our only eyes and ears on what happened down there.
Then we got jammed. I grabbed Travis and we made a line.
6 loose charging you?
No. No, wait, there was a 7th.
7th man!
Sutton. He would have picked up on it. He was
Lieutenant Sutton was killed with 11 others on this run.
7th man. It's the alien. Oh, what the fuck?
He's bleeding again.
Nurse, we need a sedative.
Yes, sir.
We need more than that. Yeah, that's gonna fuck her up mentally after seeing all that shit. Especially now she's seen this blue and black fucking creatures. Whoa! Like, Anyone would be in that situation. Jesus Christ. This is what Amos has. I knew it episodes ago. Someone happened to Amos, and he lacks empathy like this guy.
It's like a terrible storm had lifted. It was painless, you know. The procedure. If you're interested.
I didn't say that.
He's already had it.
Today there was this boy that looked at me like I was a monster. I think I scared his mother. I didn't mean to. It made me remember when I was that boy.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody hurt your mother.
We are about to rewrite the entire story of humanity. And if you like, you can be a part of that too. I can help you. I know how.
Thank you all for your presence
Very
today.
interesting.
Not just Black Sky or Inaros or Trader Capan or any other. We are Belters. And we have a historic opportunity.
Tyrese, by the way, from Walking Dead.
First
Remember this name.
Arrows. Now Ganymede.
So if you watch that,
Earth and
you'll know
Mars
who I'm
have
talking about.
pushed themselves to the brink,
Really good character in season
and
4
they'll
and
have to
5.
find a path to peace or risk mutual annihilation.
What then? The bell is just going to get an invite. Well, the inners are busy divvying up the solar system, huh? Yeah.
Fred Johnson has proven himself to be a true friend to the belt. But as much as I fear war between Earth and Mars, I fear the peace more. For that is when they will turn their sights back on all of us.
Never.
The inners are not like us. Earthers cannot look upon a thing but wonder who it belongs to, huh? To make it their possession. And those that will not share. And if we are all well, Earthers see us as their possessions. Animals to test their new weapons on. And make no mistake, they will do it again. We must protect ourselves against this weapon. We must find out what it was.
It is my hope that someday we will know the whole truth of Eros. But right now, we believe that we have destroyed the threat. When we took over Protogen Station, we killed the madman who made that weapon. We've seen Eros burn up into Venus.
A thing is written. It is forever.
I was on Eros.
Oh shit, here we go.
I saw it dying. And I was there when we killed the bastards who did it. It was a small group. We believe not working on behalf of any government. And I think Fred is right. The threat has been eliminated. And those missiles you have, Earth and Mars have pointed those damn things at each other for over 100 years. So let's give them back.
Yes.
Returning them will show that the belt is ready to lead the peace.
You see, one by one, the best Earth has to offer us are coming to our fight. But I think he is idealist, my friend.
Man, I've been totally immersed in this. I don't think I've spoken for like a few minutes, but that was such. This has been such a good scene. With Fred Johnson and Dawes.
Yeah?
They're both kind of. Oh, it's just so interesting. Yeah, that was such a good scene.
I have a feeling Fred and Dawes have a history.
Which is why you should have stayed out of it.
Fred needed backup. I couldn't just sit there.
That was OPA business. Fred has plenty of supporters.
But not one.
It's interesting how much you saw Fred Johnson and Dawes in the same room. Like, I predicted back in like episode 4, season 1, that them two were in
You and
cahoots.
Fred Johnson,
But
two big noise earthers telling belters how they should run the belt.
All on this goddamn thing together, and everyone keeps telling me to pick a side.
Those fuckers who did Eros sure as hell picked a side.
So, great. Everything's as it should be then.
I'm actually on the OPA side. I never thought I'd say that, but I am.
I see red meat's done you some good.
I don't know though, because Christian.
Still not bad.
Well, I understand each perspective. I'm not really on a side.
You ever been to Earth?
It's It's really, like,
Soon enough, sir.
difficult.
My mother.
Oh, here we go. Him and that fucking pill. The guy in episode 3. Ooh. Right, let's see this shit. They're gonna... Why are they interrogating her? She hasn't even done anything wrong. I guess they gotta get to the bottom of it.
Sudden and said your team was under attack. You reported shots fired from the UN line then.
Stephen Blues were charging at us. About
But there was the 7th man.
The 7th man. He
Wasn't human. He was not human.
was behind them.
He was attacking the UN. Please fucking realise that.
The egg drone. Before the Blues were charging at us, Hillman spotted a stray egg drone over our position. You need to check that drone's feed.
We'll certainly look into that. So 7 UN Marines were charging you.
Oh, this guy's pissing me off. He's just thinking about Earth and UN attacking them. It's more than that, dickhead.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
7 UN Marines.
Yeah, they were charging at us.
Please remember, it was a
Firing at
fucking
us.
alien. They
jammed
weren't
our
firing at
comms
you.
rifles,
Oh my
engaging
god.
in orbit. The
Pissing
Blues,
me
they were
off.
closing in on us fast. Fucking Earth has attacked us.
This is exactly what I was worried about, and I knew this would fucking happen. Because she can't remember that there was an alien fucking running at him like that.
Could use one of these.
I guess she has been through some shit. But...
cities.
I don't think the Martians will give you one.
They didn't give you one either.
Legitimate salvage.
Yeah.
Most certainly is.
That's all it is. Don't worry, Anderson. God, this is so sick with seeing Anderson again, man. I love his character.
Earlier.
You mean like all Earthers aren't scumbags? And some Belters are just full of shit?
I didn't say it was the whole story. Just a useful part.
We better get a reference to Miller.
The part of the story that you and Fred Johnson left out.
We told you what we saw and what we did.
And in all your travels, Eros and back, you came away with nothing that could help the belt defend itself.
There wasn't time
to play.
None that we know of. Now get off my ship.
You remind me of someone. Just missing the hat.
Miller by any chance? Yes! Fucking let's go. I wanted to mention Miller.
Belters will never unify under Fred Johnson's flag. True Satara. Earth will never forgive him for
Oh man, I miss my guy Miller. I miss him.
His days on Tycho are numbered.
I just say how much I'm loving Holland's character. He is such a good character, man.
We are in this.
And he stood his ground against Anderson Dawes. That was sick. Fucking love James, but I love Anderson as well. I don't really dislike any character in the show. They all are equally good. Like, they're all good in different parts. It's really, really good. Please remember Bobby Draper, or you're gonna piss me off. I know she's a fan favorite, but she needs to remember, man. Because if she doesn't remember, and this declares a war, she is single-handedly responsible for not remembering. Well, not really, but it is. It's a protomolecule, but she needs to remember that there was a fucking species running like that, attacking the UN, and then UN was shooting at them, but they was running towards Mars to try and help, like, to try and get to them so they could be saved. Like, fuck's sake, man. One of my patrons left me a comment saying that I'm actually watching a sweary version of season 2. There was two variants. One was like PG and one was swearing, so I'm watching swearing.
Don't worry, I'm not here to
Pretty cool.
proselytize. You speak off the record with me if you want. Just
The 7th man was an alien. There wasn't a 7th man, there was this fucking 7th alien. Or it wasn't the 7th, there's one alien that was disguised.
There was a stray egg drone over our position. Have you checked that drone's feed yet?
It was really interesting as well because...
anything in that area there was
I'll say in a second.
over your position.
No, that's not right. I saw it. You think I'm making it up?
No, I believe you saw.
They're gonna see her as making up all the shit up and not believe her, are they? If she says that she sees an alien.
We can help you with that.
For fuck's sake, man, there's no one else to verify it as well. She's the only witness, and they're not gonna believe her, are they? So even if she does remember, it's gonna sound crazy. But what I was gonna say is, when we actually saw like all the UN people running towards Mars, the alien had like a blue thing above that saying he was UN as well. Like what? Don't know why it said that.
Don't know if it's aching bones or the constipation I'll miss more.
You've been on series too long, eh? You forget how to be a good rock hopper. Constipated, you suck a stone to get things moving. If you see the problem, you shove that rock up your ass.
Wonder what her loyalty is. Is she still loyal to Dawes or Fred Johnson? Guess we're gonna find out. Oh god. Yeah, she's gonna remember it now. She is gonna remember it, and they're gonna see it. Okay, let's fucking go. Come on, Bobby Draper. You legend, you have to remember.
Is that correct?
6 Marines.
See, look, there was a little cunt.
Information up front and the 7th bringing up the rear.
Yeah, it was like it was the alien.
Marines, do you copy?
Gunny, focus. A 7th man was bringing up the rear.
The 7th man, he was chasing them. The UN Marines.
Look at that, it's an alien!
They were shooting behind them, at him.
Then what happened?
They are engaging in orbit. Not our problem. 3 out, make a line, 3 fire, 500 meters.
They formed a line. That's when I saw the drone. It was waiting.
Sergeant, what happened next? Continue, that's an order.
Find something.
The 7th man, he wasn't wearing a vac suit.
That's enough.
It was a protomolecule alien species. Shit. I mean, we knew that, but... Yeah.
Well, Phoebe's gone. We drove Eros into Venus. We killed it.
Apparently not all of it.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's that sample that Ganymede didn't explode.
Not yet.
True. But it's that... The thing that Bobby Draper saw, it is the protomolecule sample. I swear to God that's what it is, and it's fucking Naomi's fault.
Diogo Harari. Must have been a great raid. Important station like that.
Sasake, no time. Fred Johnson just want people. Scientists.
Yeah, you don't want Anderson Dawes discovering of the protomolecule.
5 points crew. I grew up in the Rose Belt too. It's hard to believe that we can make a difference.
What is happening to Bobby Draper, man? This is not good.
Sergeant Draper, in recognition of your extraordinary service to Mars, MCRN Command has awarded you the Purple Heart.
There we go. Is that like a high rank, or?
Earth and Mars are meeting for an emergency summit. Your first-hand account of what happened will lay the groundwork for what's to come.
Oh shit, she's
You
going.
tell them your story. Tensions were high. In the confusion of a communications blackout, your team fired first.
Sir? Did you say we shot first?
Well, given the lack of intel, it's a supportable conclusion.
They fired first. Maybe not at us, but they definitely fired first.
Sergeant, this is bigger than you.
I know I'm not wrong about that.
Well, truth is a tricky thing, especially when...
They stormed out.
Fuck off, mate. Pissing me off.
Thing was driving them
I
forward.
don't want to hear any more talk about a thing, Gunny.
This guy is so punchable. No, you... I don't care. Tell the truth.
Not so you're gonna tell me a fucking story now to sell me on this bullshit.
Yeah, dickhead, fuck off. I'm with her on this. Well, of course I'm with her. Why wouldn't I be? This guy's pissed me off ever since he's been introduced. And Bobby Draper, you better tell the truth. I don't give a shit that you saw a 7th. Well, it wasn't a 7th man. Of course you're gonna think that, but it was an alien. She literally saw the protomolecule. What's Holden up to now? Naomi's definitely away. She knows that Amos is not Amos. Holden's just left. Yep, of course she is. God's sake, Holden, you're not very sneaky, mate. She knew that you was leaving. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, what the fuck has happened here? Obviously, he wants to cover his tracks. It's been infected. That's what Julie Mal did. She broke all the screens. Shit.
I'm gonna help you, Holden. Where's Cortazar?
Fucking Anderson Dawes, he's talking me. He knows. Diogo told him about.
He's gone. So are his guards and his data cores.
Okay.
Diogo told Anderson Dawes about all the shit. Oh, fuck you, Diogo. I like you, man, but you're an idiot. Why do you have to tell him? Fred Johnson is the only man that should. Oh, Anderson Dawes cannot be trusted. Oh, fucking great. Oh, Anderson Dawes, you fucking idiot, man. You don't know what you're getting into.
They just killed him.
Oh, shit. This is going to be a massive...
Get your ass down here.
We'll lose him if you wait. Just go. Go.
Holy shit. So is this Alex and Naomi?
This is Rocinante requesting emergency release.
Go on, Rossi. Go on. Follow Anderson Dawes. Get him. You don't stand a chance against the Rossi Dawes, so I don't know what you're trying. I think it's Naomi is still loyal to the bout, and Anderson Dawes in a way. So Naomi's not going to want to do that. Come on, but I mean you have to. But then again, if Cortazar dies, everything's to nothing. Nice.
Gotcha.
No, thank you, Alex. That's you did it the right way.
Good. You're gonna have to force the airlock door.
We should wait for backup.
Every second we wait is another second that Dawes can put a bullet in Cortazar's head. God only knows what Cortazar has told him already. Safety's off.
Oh my god, Naomi's gonna switch allegiances, isn't she?
Force the airlock.
Something bad snapping here with Naomi.
I go low, you go high. Open our door on my mark. Ready?
Shit, Naomi, you better fucking not.
3, 2, 1.
She's gonna switch a gun on Alex. He's got a bomb on him! He's got a bomb on him! Diogo, you better not have a bomb on you, mate.
Don't shoot, boss man.
He's got a bomb. He's got a fucking bomb on him! Idiot!
You got me. Just me.
Turn around, you little shit.
Got nothing.
We lost Dawes. He's got Cortazar. They're gone.
Oh my god, really? So I wasn't Dawes' ship, that was just a fucking end the episode there, cunt. Oh my god, man. Oh yeah, that is not going to be good. Anderson Dawes now has Cortazar and all the information related to the protomolecule. Yes, all the drives, all the memory, not the memory, all the information related to the protomolecule, all the information that he was decoding and analysing, and the new stuff, like, obviously we saw him looking at this, like, new protomolecule stuff, and Fred Johnson said, like, he's found something, and it's still out there, but now Anderson Dawes has control of that. He has control over all the information, like, Jesus Christ, man, that is not good, and at the end, I thought they actually got onto it, but turns out it's just Diogo and his fake shit, pretty much. Like, that's pissed me off, Diogo, man. I understand his allegiance to the Bout and the OPA and Anderson Dawes, but still, they don't realise that what they're messing with can literally kill billions, well, millions and billions. Like, it's ridiculous, man. And Anderson Dawes, like, yeah, it's not good that he has it now. Fred Johnson is the only man that, to be honest, is actually trustworthy to have that amount. Like, Mars would use it to probably develop a weapon against Earth. Earth would use it to develop a weapon against Mars, because all they think about is the two sides. But Fred Johnson is thinking of the big picture. And now Anderson Dawes has it. They're going to use it as a power to fend off the Bout, pretty much, and fight Earth and Mars if it comes to it, and use the Bout, use this protomolecule as a weapon for the Bout. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I'm going to keep this outro relatively short, but Jesus Christ, Bobby Draper, man. It is so messed up what happened with her. Obviously now she is the only one that survived out of all of her squadron, and she's pretty much been interrogated by that guy, that fucking dickhead. I hated him. I don't know what his name is, but yeah, he was pretty much like just taking a piss out. Well, not taking a piss, but he was just annoying me the entire episode because the way he was treating Bobby Draper. Like, she's gone through all that shit, and now you're interrogating her. And the problem is, I was kind of getting pissed off because I just wanted her to remember, like, remember that guy, they was not attacking you. They was running away from this 7th man, this fucking alien, this alien species. They was attacking Earth, and Earth was shooting at them and running towards you to try and get help from Mars. But obviously there was a massive miscommunication. Mars fired on Earth, Earth fired on Mars, and yeah, all that shit obviously happened. Bobby Draper actually figures it out and sees the truth, which she did. She saw when she took that pill, she saw like a blue protomolecule, well, she doesn't know it's protomolecule, but she saw this alien species going over the top of her. Even if she says that now, nobody's going to believe her, because she is the one that survives, and people are going to see her as crazy, and oh yeah, she's been through a traumatic event, like maybe her memory's fucked up, like Jesus Christ, that's going to annoy me so much. But she has all the answers. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, how that drone, there's no records of that drone being anywhere. Like, what was that drone doing there? The Mars people said that they checked and there's no drones in the vicinity, but we saw a drone, and obviously when she looked at it, the transponder was unavailable. Like, what is that all about? I mean, we saw it flash red, like beep twice, and then fire on the alien species. So what is that all about? That is so interesting. Like, who could that be? Could it be PML? But that would make no sense. Could it be Earth? It couldn't be Earth. It couldn't be Mars. It couldn't be OPA. Like, who the hell is it? Like, that makes no sense. Who the hell saved Bobby Draper? And yeah, obviously Bobby Draper's now been awarded a purple medal, and now she's been sent to Earth to testify and say her story. But this dickhead that says, oh yeah, we attacked first. You gotta say that we attacked first. Like, bro, just tell... Well, not, yeah, just make sure Bobby Draper tells the truth. Like, if they tell the truth, maybe they can actually figure this shit out sooner and stop all the tension between the two. Like, Jesus Christ, man. They better figure out that the 7th man was an alien. And obviously that's... At the start of this episode, I was wondering, like, the 7th man, how does that come into it? But obviously, there's 6 UN military guys, and the 7th man was the what's called the alien behind him, chase him. That was the 7th man. Like, that's such a... I love how the title of the episode always plays a big role in the episode's story, like the episode's plot. It's really, really cool how it does that. But yeah, one thing that's actually questioning is Naomi's allegiance so far. Like, we've seen that she does have allegiance to the belt and to the OPA and Anderson Dawes and stuff. And to be honest, I thought in the final minutes then she was going to turn on Alex and put a gun to his head and honestly switch allegiances. I can see that happening. I can see Naomi Nagata pretty much switching to OPA and abandoning Earth, Mars, everyone. I think that she is very patriotic to the belt. She believes that the belt should be in power and the belt should be running like all these places and whatever. Like, we've seen her, she said that in previous episodes. So yeah, down the line, Naomi is definitely gonna switch allegiances, man. Like, she already has kind of, like, she disobeyed Holland to destroy a protomolecule, and because of that, potentially that could have killed millions down the line. And this creature that has now attacked Bobby Draper and his squadron and the UN, I feel like that species is from the protomolecule sample that Naomi didn't destroy. Like, oh my god, man, if that is the case, then Naomi has fucked up big time, and yeah, it's all on her. She should have listened to Holden. One thing I loved about this episode was Holden, man. Holden stood his ground to Anderson Dawes. Like, that was amazing. I'm really starting to like James Holden again, and yeah, he's definitely one of my favourite characters. And I love that we actually got a reference to Miller. And Anderson Dawes said to Holden that, yeah, you remind me of someone, but you're missing the hat. Good old Miller, man. I absolutely love Miller. Fucking legend. It's so weird not having him anymore. And I just miss him, man. I miss him in the show. He added the element to the show that is just so good. And yeah, without it, it's just so sad, man. Right, so yeah, I didn't really find anything, but I just remembered that because obviously Holden was being interrogated about Naomi, and I was just wondering if I could see anything. But now we know her mother's deceased, her father's deceased, and something about a possible OPA affiliation. And it did say like a list of like commanders or lieutenants or something, but I couldn't see that, man. It wasn't very clear, but maybe I'll try and go and zoom in on that on my own time. But I don't think there's anything else I really wanted to mention. I think I'm going to end the episode here. So yeah, that's been my reaction to The Expanse Season 2 Episode 7. A really, really good episode. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more Bobby Draper and how the story all plays out with the Earth, and if she actually remembers like it's an alien, and then both sides potentially like actually, I don't know, man, but it's really, really interesting. I really hope we find out more about that. And if the protomolecule sample that Naomi left is actually this species that we saw with Bobby Draper, I highly think it is. And yeah, if that is the case, Naomi is fucked up big time. But yeah, that has been my reaction to The Expanse Season 2 Episode 7. Really, really good episode. Really did enjoy it. And yeah, really hope you enjoyed my reaction. And as always, cheers for watching. Goodbye.